Hey guys, okay, so I have a plan with me today, and so actually it's supposed to be for this week, but I completely started planning, because this is my actual week right now, but I completely started planning this week, and then I realized that I had this specific kit that I was going to use, and I was so mad at myself, oh my gosh. And so I was like, okay, well, thank God that there's this week, because now I can at least, so I was like, I guess I'll film a plan with me and get something out of it or whatever. But so my school, so it's technically on the 7th, but my school, so it's technically on the 7th, but I'm going to plan basically 2 weeks, if that makes sense, since the plum paper planners do overlap. And this is actually my new planner because mine, I bought mine in May of last year, so brand new. I'm going to do a comparison video, I think, of the new and the old version. Anyways, oh, also I have fake nails on. I thought I'd get a little snazzy here. But so the run that we are putting on is an annual run that my school does every year to benefit ALS. And this year is superhero themed, so I searched for a really long time to find my favorite superhero theme sticker set, and this is the one I found, and it is from the company, I don't know, I will leave it linked down below though. But so, here's just some of the freebies, and then here it is from Polished Patterns. So it has this, and I asked for 7 of the headers to be blank, and then this little thing, and then these 2 sheets. So I'm going to be, this is technically a mock plan with me, I guess, but I'm going off of everything that I'm doing this week. So it's going to be an exact replica, but I don't know, I just, I got a little mad at myself. So I'm just going to go through, and because I am really busy this week, so I'm going to go through, fill everything out, and then probably come back on Friday or Thursday or something and show you my update. So now I'm gonna get started. Here is my makeshift planning. So I don't have bottom washi, but I want to cover that up. So what I think I'm going to do is evaluate the full boxes and half boxes and washi strips and everything like that that I have, and then either cut full boxes or just use these tiny little pieces. I think I'll probably end up using these during the week, so I don't necessarily want to use these. But like I said, this week is super busy, so I just have a lot going on, so I don't know what I'm necessarily going to need. So I'm just trying to figure out how I want to do this. And I left my little headers that I was going to use in the other room. So actually, maybe I could like use these to cover up the checklists. Maybe that's what I'll do. I think I solved my problem, but I still don't know what I'm going to do about. I'm going to be using Sponsored by Coffee's little things as my little things, and then I'm just going to use some whiteout to white out the dark checklists, and then use these blank little headers to cover that up. Okay, so as you guys saw, that was a awful fail. So now I'm just gonna go in with these and do my little things. I don't know what was wrong with my whiteout, but I guess it didn't want to work. Yeah, so that was fun. Do I want to use the blue? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's kind of weird that they're not the same. Whatever, screw it. At this point, I don't care. And I should have started with the red ones because I have less of the red ones than I do of the yellow ones, but whatever. We'll just have 2 yellow in a row. And this spread is mainly just for like memories, because like as I said, I had already planned the week before, or I already planned for this week in the actual days that it's supposed to be. So I'm just doing this one because I was really mad at myself, and I spent all this time looking and buying a superhero kit that there was no way I was not going to use it. And I didn't want to peel up because I was like basically done planning, and I was not about to peel up all my stickers from this, and this is so cute. So I left it, whatever. I have a TV show. This is actually tonight. And then Wednesday, I don't think I have any shows because I don't think Law & Order and Chicago PD are on right now. I think they're taking a break until May 4th. Which, hold up. booyah, that's actually Wednesday. Great, they are back on. I was very upset while they weren't on. I kept putting it in my planner, and then I would look at my DVR and realize that never was actually on. Yeah. And then on Tuesdays is Chicago Med and Fire. And then Wednesdays is, what is it? Scandal and Grey's Anatomy, but I'm only going to put one sticker because I'll take up too much space. And then Sunday I have The Family. And I have a package coming on the 5th, which is Thursday. Okay, so I'm just gonna fill this in. Okay, so that is about everything for now. I do babysit also on this day, but I am just not sure what time yet, so I'm gonna leave that blank. And yeah, so I will be back sometime at the later half of the week to fill in the rest. It is now Friday, and I'm just gonna go in and fill in some stuff that happened this past week, or past time during the week. So Wednesday morning, I had to get my blood drawn. Let's use this. I don't think it needs to be that big. No, I'll just use a little one. I had to get my blood drawn because I am a mystery. I'm just kidding. I have an issue where, well, actually they're trying to figure it out. I really don't know what it is, but I will wake up, or it'll be in the mornings, or it just depends, and I'll feel like I'm gonna throw up, and then I'll walk to the bathroom, and then I pass out, and then sometimes I throw up, sometimes I don't, and then I get really, really hot, and it's just a lot of fun. But so that's why I got my blood drawn, and now I have to go to a neurologist. Tons of fun. Anyways, so then I had to go to Hobby Lobby, and I went to the dollar store, started tassels, then I babysat. Literally, so I'm babysitting for 3 different families this week, and all of the little girls' names start with L. Most of them have more than one kid, but it's just really funny. 4:30 till 10:30. And then I had mac and cheese and chicken nuggets. And here I had pizza. I know, such a healthy lifestyle going on. Okay, and then I had a meeting with my boss, so I'll just use this one, from around 3:30. I had to go to the bank and deposit my money, which is what's super annoying. So my bank, you can like just use the ATM to deposit money, and which I really like, because then I don't have to deal with anything. Like, I just put my debit card in and it will let me deposit cash and check. But I had just deposited a couple of checks and the cash thing wasn't working, and so I had to go like through the normal line, and it took forever. So annoying. What do I have for dinner? Pasta. Okay, and then today I just had packet pickup, and I mean, I could put a little to-do list from this afternoon, but sure, why not? and I am about to be done with school, and I'm so excited, but this week has literally been so stressful. Like, I have just not had any breaks at all. So today I had to, okay, so this is my little update, and I will be back on Sunday. Okay, so Thursday I actually got a package in the mail, and I also did Saturday. Thursday I got my what is it called? My graduation party invitations. And then Friday or Saturday I got some little like ribbon that I'm making this thing. You guys will see because I'm going to be doing a graduation video thing. I know, very descriptive. But so I babysat and I had pizza again. This week has just been awful. Oh yeah, and I peeled all my nails off, so that was great. So then after the run, okay, Mama took a nap, so we'll just put that on there. And then I did go shopping with my sister and my mom, and which one do I want to use? I would use the yellow because it goes, but I feel like that's too close to this one, and then I would use this, but I feel like that's right there. Maybe I'll just do this, whatever. And then I think I'm actually going to do like a mini little checklist just to like denote where we went. Oh, and it fits perfectly. And then I babysat, and then today is Mother's Day, and yeah. So I took a shower this morning, and then we had a picnic for Mother's Day, which was really nice because it was really nice outside. Which one do I want to do? So that was from 11. We went to like a local park and just played and did stuff like that. So and then me, my mom, and my dad went to Menards because we just got one in our area and we wanted to check it out, and we needed to get some plants. So we did that. So then we went here. And then I slept some more because this week has just been so exhausting. And I have finals tomorrow and I'm just so stressed out. So we'll just put this little guy right there. And then I've been doing laundry and filming. So I'll just do a little checklist here. I'm gonna do a yellow one because that's the only color to do I have left. Okay, so I'm almost done with laundry, so I'll just check that off, whatever. Okay, so then that is basically everything. I think I might go in the bottom and just whatever little pieces of washi I have left over, use those. I'll see if I have enough, and yeah. So I think I am done. I will show you guys. Here's the first half of the week. And then the second half, and my second half always looks so much more full than my first half. But I mean, I think it's just because the weekend is involved. But yeah. So here it is. I hope you guys like it. I will have another plan with me up fairly soon. Make sure to subscribe, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.